The program is still for the record, and I have a star guest in the building today, Aremu Afolayan. But before we go into the interview, I'd like to play this very quick video if it's ready. And right after the video, we're going to be coming back to have a deep conversation with him. Yeah. Before we play the video, Boni.
No, that's fine.
Check what you do. Okay. What Kunle man confuse me all the time. And that shouldn't be happening to me. So it's happening to me. It's happening to everybody. I should look at it. How you doing? Welcome to London. It's not too cold.
It is for me because I'm not a London boy.
Okay. Did you come over from Dubai or you went to
Nigeria first?
Came over.
Esha show me kiri.
No. Left right SM social media. Unreal hour. Okay. Some will describe you as an angry Nigerian. Do you get it? Some will say, "Oh, Aremu Afolayan is angry. He always has something to say." Are you? And if so, why are you?
Oh, well, I'm a very angry man because there's a lot of things in Nigeria that you have to be angry about.
Hold on 1 second there. I think the video is ready. We're going to play the video very, very quickly, and then we're going to come back to Aremu.
In my entire life, I have never seen a country as useless as this country. In my entire life that I've been in existence. How can I come to the airport? First of all, you are telling me to pay with my family, for my family to come into the airport, and you are telling me that you are paying, we cannot allow your family to come in because of security conscious. What security do you have in Nigeria? Tell me the security. If the bad people are going to come to this airport, won't they destroy the airport? What security? They should fire all those useless bastard immigration or whoever they are on that doorstep. Why will I come to the airport with my family and I'm not going to be able to go into the airport? It's so frustrating and alarming. When are you going to change everything? What is wrong with you people? My sister here is about to travel. She's not a citizen of Nigeria. Our passport.
And welcome back. So I go back to that question again. Asking, some describe you as an angry Nigerian. If you are, why?
Well, because there are a lot of things in Nigeria that you're supposed to be angry about. All the government, me, you, anybody, Sile, all the governments are not making the country better in any way. I'm in London. There are roads. Your roads here are fantastic. Everything is well planned. I mean, I don't buy the house. I'm not interested because they are
too small for you.
Too small and very old. But you know, everything is in the system. It works for you people. They design the car for the roads and all that. So, wait, these people comes to America and London to
the politicians, right?
Yeah, the politicians. You rule Nigeria. Nigeria is a very big place and very wealthy place. And you rule the country. You come to Western country for your... Wait, first of all, how will my president and the mayors and the senators come to England for medical whatever? Please, is that not a big shame alone? Not to now talk of we are just going to die. Yeah, because there is no adequate hospital or anything in Nigeria that we can run to. When you want to do anything, you have to go to Dubai or you come to London. How? If you can afford it. If you can afford it. So what about us that we cannot afford it? Look, if I've got money, if I'm like Richard Branson or what's his name, I will still say the same thing I'm saying. I will never ignore. Okay, I was at the London High this evening. Yeah. So there was a guy singing. I said, oh my God. I was tripping for this voice, his talent. He's just playing a guitar. And I went to give him a £20.
20 quid. You're just giving him what he's earned, what he will probably earn in the next 4 hours.
And the people I went with say, I say, what was 20? That should be given.
Maybe because you are creative, you appreciate it more.
No, I'm not coming from the aspect of because I do movies, I do music. No, I'm coming from the aspect of human. You see something good, you do it. You support. If many people support that guy, if he was Chris Brown or someone, he wouldn't be on the street. But because he has talent and there is nowhere to go, and he has to hustle from the street, so why can't you support? And I see many people, London's English, give him coin. How is he going to hit with coin?
But let's be realistic though. If you look at where Nigeria is right now, and we've been on this slope for a while, the fact is, no government can give you, no government in Nigeria right now, good or bad, can give you what you want immediately.
Yes.
So what would you like to see in the immediate that would show any kind of indication that things are beginning to change? Because if you start to pick flaws from today, no government can tackle all the issues Nigeria is facing right now. Look at your airport scenario. What was it about the airport thing that really irked you the most?
Okay, I was in the elevator. I was going up. So there was heat. The elevator was so dirty, and it's a new airport. It's a new renovated airport. So why would the elevator be dirty? This dirty.
That was your first issue.
That was my first issue. So I went in with the people I went with. That lady was my cousin. Okay. And the people I went with was just talking. They wanted to bribe immigration and bribe these brown shirt people to have access
to the departure hall.
Yeah, the security people, the blue shirt guys said, "Emerson 5,000." I said, "Share Yawiri." You know, that was what I said. I said, "For what? If I'm the only person traveling, I have the right to bring 50 of my household to come and say, okay, bye, Aremu, bye, darling. I can hug everyone. Why would you say people should not enter, have access? But they are claiming on security.
Do you understand that, though?
No, I don't understand.
You see, if I go to Nigeria very regularly.
Okay.
And if I was a non-Nigerian, the first thing that would, and it happened to me in Dubai. I went to Dubai. I spoke, I was going for a concert, and I had to book a taxi from the airport, and they said, look, it's only going to cost you like 40 dirhams from the airport. No matter if anybody comes to you. I got to the airport. Touts like we have some in Lagos came, approached me inside Dubai airport and said, now 250. I'm like, 250. Now, in Nigeria, you know, you have to multiply that situation by 100. Yeah. A lot of people are in the airport who have no business there. So if I was a foreigner arriving, and that could be a security issue. I'm just trying to think outside the box right now.
Yes, I know.
Why they would not want too many people in the airport. Though it doesn't, it will look odd if I'm traveling and my family cannot see me off. That would look odd. But back to what I'm saying is that if you were going to tackle, what would you do differently?
Thank you. First of all, secure water and light. Light first. Before security, you need light. Without light, there can never be a security. Anything.
You don't think this administration has done better with light?
Oh, no, they've done nothing. Oh, I've run my gen for over 2 weeks with just 1 day light of 2 weeks.
And that's the most recent?
Yeah. I mean, before I left Lagos. So I've run for 2 weeks. So what do you say to that? And I live in Magodo. So claim the rich people live there. I'm not a rich person. I didn't build my house in Magodo. I'm still renting. So and I live beside some politicians. So why wouldn't they be light even on their own streets? You understand it? So now what I would do is provide electricity. If I provide electricity, I will invite investors. We need investors. DJ Abass, do you know that we do not have one single mall in the whole country called Nigeria? Ikeja Mall. That's a shop. That's not a mall. There's no.
I go there every time I'm in Lagos.
Bro,
I'm
there is no security beside the mall. Security agencies don't stand in front of the mall and search people. They only stand in a shop and say, okay, what are you bringing in? Hope you're not bringing in. That's a shop.
If we keep it to the airport thing, you complained.
Yeah.
And they responded.
Oh, they will
because
respond.
Normally, response can be hard to,
yes.
Was that a positive thing for you?
Oh, it's so positive because the vice president called my phone
Okay, Professor Shibaji himself.
Yes. So
okay.
no, the lady, the vice president
from his
PA,
office.
yeah, from his office. So they said, "We are so sorry." I said, "Excuse me." To approach me first, you don't say you are so sorry. Sorry about what? What did you do? Did you do something? Of course you did something. That's why.
Them to own up to something.
Yes, because you must do something to say sorry to someone. Okay, have you ever passed through? Because I was telling the lady, I said, have you ever passed through my airport? That is the beginning of the journey of Lagos.
Indeed.
When people are coming into Nigeria and they pass through Lagos Airport, International Airport, before they see Lagos, they see the airport. Okay. Have you ever gone to the bathroom? A woman permanently is there fetching water for people that use the loo, and she stands and say, will you give me something? After she flush your shit. What kind of country? What name is that? She is the one that is going to flush what you have just done. That is disgusting. That is because I don't understand English. So see, it's so irritating. I want things like that to change. My airport should be like 10-star rating toilets and the standard of the airport. My airport is like your building.
You don't have
this
that
building I am.
with this PA that called?
I'm telling you all the conversation I'm having with her. I don't have a PA. My friend just picked the phone and said, because we was boiling in the room that we was then, and she said, hello, this is Aremu Afolayan's PA, and he said, please can I speak with it? Mr. Aremu Afolayan from the office of the vice president. I said, oh, data. You know, that was exactly what I said, and I picked it. I said, hello. He said, Mr. Aremu, we are so sorry. I said, sorry for what? Please, before you approach me, tell me what. Try to be polite. Come on, I'm not a baby. I will be 40 very soon. I am not a child. Why can't you help? Help the situation of Nigeria. Oh, or your route, or the vice president's route does not pass through that airport.
Okay. We're going to be putting up the numbers so you get the opportunity to have a conversation, to join in the conversation with Mr. Aremu Afolayan. Okay, let's leave the airport out right now. One of your many videos that also went viral was when you took on the former minister for petroleum, I believe.
Desiani.
Oh. What was your beef with her?
You know,
you were quite.
Yes, I was very.
We couldn't play it.
Yeah, I was so hungry, and you know, I heard the money.
Okay.
Mr. Abass, the money is too much.
Speculation to a degree, though.
Leave speculation. Okay, I know about the...
Something happened.
Yes, but I know about the sofa that is $4 million. Who sits on the sofa $4 million as government officials? Civil servants. Yeah. Civil servants are not meant to have money. Yes, Omodo, you're an house help.
You're working for the public here.
Public, you cannot have access to money. I heard about the guy here that spent... above the money. I think he spent $12,000 and he went to jail. I want that to be in my country.
You think that can happen in our lifetime?
That is the problem. Why shouldn't it happen?
Well, it's not. Some will say you picked on Desiani. Some will say, oh, is it because she's a woman? Oh. She's not the only. There are many people doing it.
Yes,
you know.
Yes. If it was a man then at that particular time, that is exactly what I would vent about. That money is too much.
For one person.
Even if it's $1 million, and which is a lie. These people's jewelry costs even more than that. These people don't use gold. They use diamonds. That is hurting me. I don't have roads. I don't have schools for children. Do you know how we support Nigeria now? Both celebrities and non-celebrities. We defraud people. We see... like the girl, the recent baby that was, you know, success.
Yeah.
We contributed money. We that is how we help Nigerians now. It's not supposed to be
become
like
the social
yes,
security for
we are the government now. Okay. It's not the government. So look at those girls' schools. Schools like that. We are not in the era of Kilabankpe slave. Those kids are not slaves. they have the right that a British girl or a British boy or an American boy or girl has is a Nigeria. They are Nigerian citizens. Nigeria is rich with everything. How do people like me suffer? Hey, do you know how they look at us? Area boys call thugs. Thugs, when we are on location, thugs call
as an actor. Yeah.
As an actor, thugs call us like this. Hey, Aremu Wambi. Eh? Moya were go me bow. I will not agree. Bow area boy Hey, area boy is human.
But it's also a function, that activity is a function of the decline as well and the rot.
Yes, I know. I know, but it is because I don't get well paid. Idris Elba is the same actor as me. The Nigerian guy, Chiwete Ejiofor, is the same actor. Okay, if I'm so lucky to just meet somebody now and it just made me be in Game of Thrones or something, that's how you'll be looking at me. I will read their script and I'll act.
Indeed.
And then I'll make money. Then my money, you won't see me. A politician is supposed to be living on the mainland because they are not meant to have money. It's actors that are supposed to stay at Banana Island.
Another thing you are very passionate about, which has your most recent rant, is the Special Armed Robbery Squad, SARS.
Yes.
And very recently, during one of the operations, a young man who was watching a football game was shot by an accidental discharge.
Yes.
And you are one of the people that's actually come out to actually take on SARS. And you, as usual, you were very direct. You were very, very blunt. In fact, you even suggested there that they're abroad right now, but when you come back, you are expecting them.
I told them I'll be back weekend. They can pick me up at the airport. So at least they can tell me what I did. Don't do it in Ikoro. Do it in public so that people can see and say, oh, yeah, you can arrest him. He's a fool. Hey, you are going about your daily job, arresting people off the street with dreadlocks or dress unkept.
The SARS thing I really don't understand, to be honest with you, because it's been on for so long, and the challenge is we can't even identify
real SARS.
Who the real SARS are, because that's part of the challenge. The public, most of the time, cannot identify who is a real SARS member, and a lot of campaign has been going on. Rugged Man, public has been doing quite a lot.
Oh, yes.
And I saw, what's her name, Yabojo as well, did something just about the time. So your complaints and your anger are legitimate to a degree. Now, has it crossed your mind that perhaps being an actor, you are in a fantastic position as well to use your craft to tell these stories in film? Is this something you do? Think about it while we take this first caller. Hello, what's your name and where you're calling from? Hello? Hello? Okay, while they're getting ready, we'll come then. So do you see yourself using your craft, as an actor? And you have a director in the family. You have a filmmaker in the family. Has it crossed your mind that perhaps this is an opportunity to use your craft to tell a story that will perhaps reach the wider audience?
I'm loving you. You cannot imagine how I'm so happy in my heart right now. Okay, this is the situation. Everything is being guided in Nigeria, just like they don't want it to come out. If I shoot a movie talking about Nigerians and the situation of Nigeria, the censors board will not allow that movie to see the light of the day.
But you have to do it first, though.
Oh, I will do it. They are only telling the stupid. I'm not stupid. I would do it. And they would tell me, because there was a day I was told that censors board does not allow blood on posters, kissing in film. I was like,
they have their rules,
What rule is that? This is drama. It happened somewhere. We're telling the story for all of you to see. So if they come to shoot someone, or perhaps my gate man, and do you expect water to come out from his body? And I have to put it on poster or in the trailer.
Hold your thoughts for a minute.
Thank you.
Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, we'll carry on with it. So you would not use you have your reservations about producing a film.
Yes.
Half of a Yellow Sun, which is a story that, and I'm still amazed that till today we've not had enough films talking about the Civil War. It was a very, very, pivotal moment in our history, where it appears for some reason directors kind of worry. And I remember when Half of a Yellow Sun came to Nigeria, they had issues with the licensing board as well, because it's a very, very touchy issue. So you fear that if you decide to tell your stories through film, there could be a problem there.
Yeah, because Nigeria is not civilized. The people are not civilized. Some
would disagree with you, though.
No,
maybe the authorities.
Come on. As I'm speaking right now, some will be disagreeing. But the problem is the fact we are not civilized yet. Because any bye. Your savior, you will cuss him out. There was a lady that tackled my airport rant.
Okay.
She's in London.
What was her issue?
Thank you. She said I don't think she's old. She has particles, burns on her face. She said, Aremu, ori e ti daru. O dan pe ori e ji mo ro pe oni brain tele ni. Maybe he thought I was Kunle.
Okay.
So I was like, when I don't watch. Yeah, go on to watch the thing. She now said, how can you be abusing our president?
Do you feel maybe your language was a bit too strong against the president and Governor Ambody? I mean, the particular language you used.
No, it was nothing. It was like a biscuit, child's biscuit. It's nothing. It's soft.
But you did apologize.
No, I didn't apologize because of what I said. Okay. I apologized because, I was so bitter and I was talking. But I know what I'm saying and I know what I'm talking about. So I just had to say, okay, not because of what the lady said, because I didn't even hear what the lady said. I think it was after 15 or 12 days that I saw our own video. Yeah, so, but I had to apologize because they called me from the customs.
Okay.
We had a meeting and they apologized to me. Okay. And I think they sacked the people. Right now, if I travel, I've traveled like 3 times and some customs see me and say,
on recognition.
Now you fire my friend. Now you fire my boss. Now I say, your boss is corrupt. He's corrupt, that's why he's been fired, or else your people will have kept him, just like the soldiers keep their people when they mess up outside. So your people should have, but because he's a bad egg and they don't want him to come and destroy the organization. They have to sack him. So I understand, but he's not me. He's been doing this for a long time. So now, I apologized when the people said sorry to me, and
just to keep the whole
whole thing calm. And I had to go on the second day. Unfortunately, it was the second day. So a guy, someone munched it, Beboros, and sent it to me and said, I will see what this guy said about you, about the SARS that killed the boy, and said your video, okay, you are not. Is he honest? He used some big English. I don't like English. But he used some big English I don't understand. So when they told me the meaning of the English, your words are not, like you will go the second day and apologize. So they are not to be reckoned with.
Okay.
So before
you made it look like you did basically what he said.
Yeah. So when I saw the guy's profile, it's quite like your age, and
so my age, you mean?
I don't care.
Oh, my age, you
mean? So I saw it and I said, okay, the only reason I am not going to do a video for you right now, telling you how stupid you are, is that you have beautiful children. He has lovely children. I cannot say things about their dad that they look up to, and I had to munch his page. I'm not good with Instagram. I just post and I leave. I don't even read comments. So,
in fact, your handle is too long anyway. That's the longest handle I've ever seen.
Yes, I just want it that way. So, how can a man that lives in London condemn me that I'm trying to fight for my people and fight for him and the children so that they can come back home?
Like I said, now, you got some backlash. Obviously, I'm sure quite a lot, substantial amount of people are with you on your sentiment and your passion.
Yeah.
Some would perhaps say, maybe you could have said it in a different way.
That's why I was calm with the SARS. You know, my normal way.
Calm but strong.
Yeah, really. But calm, and I wasn't talking.
Now, during the whole airport thing, at some point, your brother, Kunle, my very good friend,
Yes.
distanced himself or basically made a comment that whatever comment you made was basically did not represent him. In any way. Did you feel he had to make that comment?
I don't think he has to, because we are brothers, no matter what.
Anyway.
Yes. So what he will have done that I would do is just shut up naturally and not say anything. People confuse him for me for him.
Even in the studio, they've already confused you already.
Yes. Many people go to him and say, Aremu Afolayan, how are you? And say, I'm not, I'm Kunle, I'm his elder brother. And they come to me and say Kunle. So it's the same thing. Okay. But I see two things. Is either his beef, number one.
Do you think he has a beef with you?
Oh, come on. It's family. There is always beef. There is always beef. I'm not that. No, I'm not that. I'm not that type of guy, maybe a small boy anymore. I'm grown. So we have beef. Many people, come on. How
like you said, your family anyway.
Yes. That's what I'm counting it on. So I will have, because Onjelabe government is a government official.
He works. He
works with the government.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it
that sounds better when you say the English than in Yoruba.
Okay. Because Yoruba is big. Okay.
He works with government in some specialized capacity.
Yeah. So he won't want to. He will want to cover his.
But you can understand.
I
his
understand
position.
that aspect.
Yeah. Okay.
But if I was him, I don't think I owe anyone any explanation, or they call me to come and say something about it. They are not calling you to say something. It's just like the issue of my father. When I said my father is not a rich man, he's just famous. Yeah. And Kunle said, I didn't even know. I woke up to see that thing. My sisters were on the door kneeling down and say, hey, Share mo tiri kini, but because they know I can just pick up the phone and do a video about Kunle and just to say, what are you saying?
But you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
Which is good.
Many I will have done it. I'm not a bastard. I will have done it. It's not good. Why is it that in Yoruba culture, when Agbalagba share Omode, they will say, Koyeko,
Is the culture. But is the culture.
No, humans create culture, not God. It's not God. It's human. How can I accept what a man did?
Are you cool? Are you both?
I'm
cool?
fine.
I mean, as
yes, we are cool.
Okay.
We are.
It's important. We have to make that clear.
He wrote it by he wrote the problem, but we are cool, But I'm fine naturally. Me, buying your jar. I look for money all my life.
Don't we all?
Yeah, you are a big man. I don't know, but me.
Now you are being in Nigeria now,
bro. I just want to. What do you think I want to make money for? My daughter? Oh, she'll be fine. But for Nigerians, I want to give people that cannot eat. That's why I'm trying to give that guy that plays guitar in London. That's how I do in Dubai. That's what I do. Yes,
They are gonna start looking for you everywhere now.
They should look for me, but it is because money lakpo. Make the world better. That's all I'm after.
You're in London now.
Yes.
So what brings you to London?
You're
here for a while, aren't you?
Yes, 1 month.
Okay.
I want to see how everything is.
Is it work related too?
No. I came to I've never been to London in my life. I've always
Unbelievable.
I've always gone.
We just
to
assume
America.
Everybody.
Yeah.
No,
never. I've never been to London, and it's because they refused me once.
Okay.
And I was so hungry. I was so hungry. I was like, I'm an actor. I cannot live in London. I love Nigeria. I can only live in Nigeria. I can only make money where there is no law.
You are here this weekend, Abby?
Yes.
Eastern. I'm at the weekend.
And
it's starting this Saturday at my event, the Easter Saturday night out with DJ Abass at Cyprus Garden. We're going to be rocking till 5 in the morning. I've had a great time chilling out with Aremu here, and I know he parties hard.
Oh, I do. I do.
Thank you so much.
You're down.
Short notice.
Nice one.
The program is the program is for the record, and thanks for watching. And for those of you who tried to call in, for some reason we couldn't catch some of the calls, but I'm sure we'll be able to do that next week. Have a great Easter. Promises to be fun is rolling till Monday, and I'll see you same time next week Thursday. Stay tuned.